Yo, what is up, boys? Back with another banger today again. If you're new to my channel, I make helpful tips and guides on how you could get better at Fortnite. Now today I want to talk about how you can start to improve your aim. If you legit want that driver's aim, that controller aim, you clicked on the right video. Alright, now let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is aim duels. Aim duels are like the best way to improve your aim and also warm up your aim. So basically there's this map code that I'm gonna give you and I'll leave it in the description, but you could like have a variety of weapons and you start using them against your opponents in like a box. There's tons of different boxes and you just fight the person to the death. There's different HP modes in this map, and to be honest, it's actually a really good map to, get better with your aim, get better with your tracking, and trust me, this one will help you like a lot. Alright, so the next thing I want to give you, the next map code is Scavix aim training. I believe that's how you say it. This is what I use to practice my aim like legit every day. I warm up with it, and it's also a good map that you could use. There's these different modes, like there's horizontal, there's vertical, there's moving targets, and there's also shotgun aim practice too. So the first one that I'm doing right now is vertical, and this is basically where the character or the opponent just goes up and down in a motion, and you're practicing your aim, you're tracking it a lot and trying to hit all your shots. Then this one right here is horizontal. Horizontal is, just tracking from left and right. Instead of up and down, you go left and right, and you just keep shooting your opponent, keep shooting the target until you kill it. Then this one right here is moving targets. Moving targets is, to be honest, it's like fast targets moving around. So you might want to up your sense a little bit. So upping your sense, turning it up a little bit will help you with this. And that's the next thing I want to talk about is your sensitivity. The sensitivity topic has been thrown around a lot, and basically I just want to say that the senses that you should play on is legit around 60 EDPI and 90 EDPI. So that's actually a good sense that you could find. And to be honest, you really shouldn't be stressing too much about sensitivity. It's actually an easy thing to find. It's not that hard to find a good sense. You just experiment with different senses. Like I play in a low sense, and since we're in the charge shotgun meta and there's always that delay with the charge shotgun, a low sense has been a lot better for me. Overall, low sense has been a lot better for everyone because you're not skipping those pixels on your screen when you're on a high sense, but when you're on a low sense you don't. Like when you're on a high sense you do, but when you're on a low sense you don't skip those pixels. So it's actually better to play on a low sense because you'll be like, wow, my shots are actually hitting. It's not like before. But people like Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage, they know how to control that high sense, and their aim's like really good because they practice a lot. They practice that high sense until they get tired. Like, to be honest, if you're like just starting now, I say start off with a low sense. But if you don't like playing on a low sense, switch to that high sense. But make sure you train a lot to where you get it down and you're able to control that high sensitivity. And it's kind of hard to find a good sense, but to be honest, if you actually put your mind to it and you start looking for it and experimenting with different senses, like you'll just find it, and then boom, you're just gonna hit a lot of your shots and it's just gonna work out for you. But sensitivity should not be stressing you out, so don't let that get to your head. Okay, so the next step I want to give you is ADSing. So ADSing is very important because you'll hit harder shots. So for example, say you're right here, right, and you're aiming at his head, you shoot, you hit for 163, but when you aim, or well, I'll skip it though. But when you aim, it's the 200 pump. So that's the difference between non-ADSing and ADSing. You shouldn't do this all the time, because if you do this all the time, then you'll like miss your shots because you're aiming and you're not aiming at the right time. So you legit got to know when you're gonna be ADSing. So yeah. Well, here we are at the end of the video, boys. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications for more. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.